And we're live. What's up, YouTube? How's everybody doing? It's your boy Reg in the building. Got my homegirl Ashley with me today.
What's up, everybody?
Yep. Just another addition to the trash hip hop albums series and stuff. You guys read the title. I'm just about to pull up this damn chat, but as usual, my laptop's acting up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, how's your day? You said you had a chill day today?
Yeah, chill day. Yep.
That's what's up. As usual, that's what's up. Yeah, my day was somewhat chill. What's up, Christian? Could have been a little bit better though, but can't complain too much.
Right, right.
Yeah. So just all this whole week just been kind of down with this whole. I don't know if it's this whole Nipsey Hussle thing or
It's just, I think that's probably what it is because I know it's got everyone feeling down right now. Because I know, yeah, because I've seen a lot of people reposting and tweeting and all these other things. Yeah, just so sad and taken so young too. It's like, my
right.
God.
And just the more I hear about this cat, it's just like, damn, man, he could have really
Yeah.
done some shit.
Mm-hmm. Like he had a whole lot going on.
Facts. All right, we got one person watching. Okay, but yeah, and then also you got fucking um the whole Jussie Smollett thing, man.
Oh my God. Yes. 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 Yes.
Oh,
I honestly thought that he was gonna get charged. I really did.
he's gonna get something. All right, it's not over, man.
Yeah, I've been hearing about it like on E News and all that stuff. Yeah, I know it ain't over. I know he got to pay the city of Chicago a very hefty fine for filing a false report.
Mm-hmm.
They ain't playing around when it comes to that.
They really
Mm
ain't.
mm mm. Because I heard it was like he got to pay 130
Congratulations.
You say you gotta pay what?
$130,000.
Jeez.
Yeah, for filing a freaking false report. That's what you get. You don't do that.
Mm. And then I heard that there was some people in the cast that not really are fucking with him at the moment. I saw an
I
article.
don't blame him. I don't blame him at all. Cause I would
Right.
be feeling some type of way about it too.
I low key feel like it's gonna get canceled because even this season I heard it's not been that good.
Uh-oh.
And I've
And
been
I
watching.
haven't been watching the show as much because I think I was like watching it up until I want to say season 3, but other than that, I just haven't been watching that as well as the current season now. Like, yeah, I think with everything else, I think Empire has already made its about to make its departure. So
Right.
no
Plus,
more.
yeah, ratings are going down, and they have this dumbass storyline with Lucius having another son. It's now everyone's cheating on one another. It's just
A lot going on.
yeah. So low key, I'm just tired of the what's going on with the show and stuff like that. It's not really.
Don't get me wrong, it ain't a bad show,
Hmm.
but I think with everything that's happened with Jesse and this false report and everything, and things going south, it's just mm,
Right.
there's no point to continue even after all this. Cause I mean, come on, like if you were in a situation, if you were on like a very high rated show, and a fellow castmate you found out is doing all this for what freaking attention and whatnot, and then not only that, the show that you're on is in jeopardy as well as your freaking job, and it's like, really?
Right.
Mm.
Yeah. Okay. So just one person watching this Christian. I think more people's gonna show up. I'll put notifications, but fuck
Yeah,
it.
we'll see what happens.
Yeah. So album I'm about to do tonight is an album that got a lot of mixed reviews, in my opinion. You know, Warren G's second album, Take a Look Over Your Shoulder. released in 1997 on his label G Funk Entertainment, which was under Def Jam Records and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You guys should know who Warren G is. If you guys don't know, he is a rapper slash producer from Long Beach, California. He got his start after he actually moved to North Long Beach and stuff like that. And he was living with his father and his second wife. And so his stepbrother, of course, was Dr. Dre and shit like that. So while he was growing up, Warren G, he became friends with Nate Dogg, and of course Nate Dogg's cousin Snoop Dogg, at that time known as Snoop Doggy Dogg. And
Mm-hmm.
they formed the trio 213, who they dropped an album back in 2004. Actually, very good album. Um, by the time he was 17 and shit like that, he was getting into gang life and shit like that. He was a Crip and shit, and he actually went to jail for gun possession at one point. So after he got out, he wanted to produce music full time and shit. But then also, he kept getting in trouble with the law and shit like that. So fast forward to 1993, where Snoop Dogg popularity was rising with the Doggy Style album and shit. And Warren G basically he renamed himself Warren G, and he basically produced a song called Indo Smoke, which was on the Poetic Justice soundtrack. Dope soundtrack, by the way, dope movie. So Indo Smoke was Mr. Grimm's song, which featured Warren G and Nate Dogg and shit. So that song got a lot of popularity, and that actually got him into Def Jam Records. But I've heard many reasons why he was on Def Jam as opposed to Death Row Records, because a certain rumor I've heard was because Dr. Dre was trying to protect Warren G, because Death Row Records was the reputation of it excels
Mm-hmm.
over the music. That's all I'm gonna say. So that's what I heard, and so he produced the album Regulate G Funk Era in '94. Classic album. The song Regulate was also on Above the Rim as well. Yeah, man, that's a classic album, a West Coast classic to many people. And of course, it's his most successful song. And I actually read that Regulate was actually Def Jam's biggest and most successful single. So that's crazy as hell too. So after the release of that, he started putting some artists on, like most notably, he put on Twins, who dropped the album Conversation back in '95. Very dope album. I need to get my hands on that album, but it goes for like a lot of money these days and shit. He was working with the Dove Shack, and they dropped the This Is the Shack album and shit like that, which another album I've heard many good things about and stuff. So I gotta check that album out as well. He was working with Snoop with the Dogfather album, and fast forward to '97, he dropped Take a Look Over Your Shoulder. All right, so Take a Look Over Your Shoulder, basically. He produced this whole album, of course. Guest appearances include Nate Dogg, rest in peace to Nate Dogg, Ron
Mm-hmm.
Isley of Isley Brothers, At that time, he was doing the whole Mr. Biggs era. They had dropped the what's that album? What's the album? Mission to Please album and stuff like that. So yeah, he was popular. He was getting that Def Jam check. Ricky Harris, rest in peace to Ricky Harris, who appeared on a lot of Death Row albums and shit like that. Very funny comedian. G Child, excuse me, Knee High, J.O. Felony, very dope West Coast MC, Mr. Malik, Perfect, Badass, Twins, the Five Footers, Nancy Fletcher, dope singer, Real Tight, Real Tight. They were an R&B group that was also signed to his record label. They had dropped an album called Back to the Real in '99 and shit, which didn't really make that much noise. I mean, it made noise, but not that much noise compared to this album. K9 and PC. All right, so this album as a whole has 19 songs, but there's like a lot of skits. So you guys know how much I love skits. Okay, here we go. Track number one is the Star Trek intro. I don't even know why he decided to make a Star Trek intro, to be honest with you. So it didn't really have nothing to do with the album. Nothing to do.
No,
So I'm just like, okay.
it was pointless to me.
Very, very,
Even when I was hearing it, it was just
very like,
it made me laugh towards the end.
oh Jesus.
I
Okay.
was like, oh my God.
Yeah. Track number two, Anime featuring Nate Dogg. Oh my God. They were just trying to recreate the Regulate Magic. It was an okay song, but if you was to sequence this album, would you start off with the first song talking about a chick? Just generally asking.
Mm. I would have picked something else, like a
Okay.
different topic. Yeah.
All right. Like, and I love Nate Dogg too, but you can tell like he was kind of a little bored with this song. It wasn't like one of his best appearances.
Yeah, yeah, I don't, yeah, it really wasn't. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, they've made magic with certain tracks. Like, I know there's one that I like. Nobody Does It Better Than Me.
Yes.
I love that one. I love that one.
Mm-hmm.
If they would have made something hot like that, then maybe I probably would have loved this song more. But, eh, mm,
Yeah,
hit or
man.
miss.
Yeah, man. And other than that, Anime, come on, the name Anime, man. Come on. That's not one
Anime. You could have picked a different name
for real though, but
if you're gonna talk about a chick.
shit. But yeah, that was the first single, Anime. Track number two, Smoking
Mm.
Me Out. Track number two, Smoking Me Out, featuring Ron
Track
Isley.
3, Smoking Me Up.
Yeah.
3.
Ron, that song was slightly better than Anime.
I'll give it that. Yeah, I love this one more than track 2, to be honest.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Although, I do have to give my gripes. I do have to give my gripes. I mean, it kind of sounded similar to that the Isley Brothers song "Trying to See Another Day." Like on Friday, it kind of sounded a bit too similar.
Oh, well, I know for this track they sampled "Cooling Me Out."
Yeah, yeah. That's probably explains it though. But
Yeah, yeah, you could tell.
yeah, which is another problem I have with this album. I'm gonna talk more about that in the end. But
All right.
then we have track number four, Reverend Easy Dick featuring Ricky Harris. Oh, okay. So you guys know the Easy Dick from the Chronic Doggy Style and shit like that, which originally was like a diss to Easy E and shit. And
Mm.
while I do admit that this skit, Ricky Harris is always good to hear Ricky Harris. Easy E's been dead for like 2 years. I don't know if they meant it as a diss. Or I don't know. I don't think they meant it as a diss track, but the Easy Dick interludes, it was kind of like a little played out by that time
Mm.
and shit. But it is what it is.
Yeah.
Thoughts?
I mean, it was a little funny, but it was like, okay, because when I first like was hearing it, I was like, dang, really? They were really talking about Easy at this point?
Nah.
They were. That was like news to me. So
Yeah, but it wasn't really a diss to Easy E. I don't know why they brought the character back. I just thought out of respect for his name, but
yeah, I mean, come on.
who knows? But
Like the man been dead 2 years, and like, yeah.
yeah.
Mm.
Um, Track number five, Reality. Not to be confused with the Dog Pound song Reality. Um, yeah, this song was okay again, another okay song. The beat
Hmm.
made up for it. Like definitely has that
Yeah.
chill kind of beat and stuff like that.
Mhm.
Not a bad song.
Yeah, something I could vibe out to. Like, Yeah, I gave it that. It's a good track.
I loved when he said coasting mashing down Pacific coasting, the bomb chrome rims black on black Yukon with nuts hanging from the city where the bangers be banging. It don't seem like shit is changing. Like I like that line and shit like that. But yeah. Then we get to another skit. Richie and G Child interlude, aka Ricky and Church, basically. Another
Oh,
skit. It is what it is. It is what it is, you know. I like Ricky Harris, but two skits. Come on, man. Next track, Young Fun featuring Knee High and J.O. Felony. Uh J.O. Felony saved this song in my opinion.
mm. I wasn't really feeling this song like that for some reason. I don't know. I just really, I mean, don't get me wrong. I gave it a chance, but it's like I just really couldn't
Right.
see myself playing this more and more.
Yeah, I feel you. I feel you. It to me, I didn't like the beat. Yeah, the beat was kind of but
I think that's what it was when I was hearing it. Like the beat just really didn't suit the song justice at all.
right. And like J.O. Felony himself killed the song in my opinion. Especially when he was like, so I can see how these motherfuckers want to do me. They set me free, bullet loco head with the beat what? And these niggas know they have to retreat when I speak. The young and dumb want to have some fun and drinking liquor way before the age of 21. Like J.O. is so slept on, it's not even funny.
Mm.
Yeah, check out the Take a Ride album back in '95. Like dope album and shit, you know.
Okay.
Yeah. Um, Track number 8, What We Go Through, featuring Mr. Malik, Perfect, and Badass. A song with an interesting history. So, originally the Dog Pound, excuse me.
Bless you.
Thank you. Thank you. Originally the Dog Pound was supposed to have been on this song, but you know, with them still being under Death Row Records and shit like that, Shook pretty much had a strong hold under their contract. So that's where you have this cat named Perfect having an extra long verse than the other people and shit like that.
Mm.
Also, this is something that was pretty much news to me when I was reviewing this album, but him and LL Cool J kind of little had like a beef or choice of words with one another, kind of, sort of, which I was kind of like, whoa. And basically, you know that one LL Cool J song, "Hollis to Hollywood."
I don't think I've listened to that one.
Oh, okay. Well, it was on the Mr. Smith album,
Uh huh.
and one of the lines he was saying was, "If you saw the movie Wall Street, I guess you know the way I stack chips and regulate wild dough, but ain't no funk, ain't no G funk, and far from my era. Tells in the hood, your boys feel terror." And you
Oh,
know,
oh.
yeah, with that song, it wasn't like supposed to be like a diss, but it was supposed to be like a metaphor. It was supposed to be how rappers make fun of rappers using metaphors and shit. So,
Yeah.
I guess Warren G had some words when he was saying some shit like, "Well, I moved from the east to the west. Word on the street, niggas want to test, but these MCs is scared to buck. Plus, they talk too much and smoke too many blunts. You fucking rookies, sweet as Mr. Smith's cookies. Y'all hate me 1 minute and next you wanna buck me. He sent a hole in the backseat of my foe. While y'all going back to Cali, watch how you flow." Basically, just playing on with his songs and shit like that.
Ah.
But yeah, like I never heard about this, but I don't think it was like a major beef. It was just Captain on Wax. So
Right,
thank
right.
God
Because if
about
it
that.
was that, people would probably would still be talking about that if it was like something that
Yeah,
serious.
yeah. But back to the song in general, I pretty much prefer the original version with the Dog Pound better.
Mm.
Um, Again, the beat here it felt like a bad boy beat because the way those drums were and shit like that. It just felt more like a bad boy beat. But yeah,
Oh wow.
yeah.
They sampled the song called Action by Orange Crush.
Oh wow.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Okay. Um so yeah, yeah, okay. So that's what we went through. Track number
Mm.
9.
What we go through.
You said what?
What we go through, that's what it was.
Oh, my fault, excuse me.
Yeah. No, it's all good, man.
Track number 9, we brings Heat featuring the Twins and the Five Footers. Um,
Mm-hmm.
that song actually is a very good song.
Yeah, I like that too.
Mhm. Definitely him and the Twins together, man. I wish they would have done some more stuff together. Like yeah,
Did they ever put out any music?
who the Twins?
The twins? Yeah.
Yeah, they put out like 2 albums.
That was it?
Uh-huh. One of them was the one I mentioned, Conversation. No, actually, they put out 1 album, excuse me. Just Conversation.
Oh. Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's a G-Funk classic right there, man. All right. But yeah, any thoughts on this song?
It's one of those ones I can see, like I can play over and over again versus some of the other stuff off this album.
Right.
Yeah.
Track number 10, Can You Feel It? Maybe that's possibly my favorite song off this album. Yeah, that song has Nancy Fletcher.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that song. Oh wait, actually, scratch that, scratch that. I made a mistake. That's not my favorite song.
Oh.
Yeah, I actually don't even like that song. Actually, excuse me. It's actually a couple songs after that's my favorite song, but
Mm.
yeah, that song. It was trying to go for that commercial sound with that song and shit. I didn't really care for it too much.
Mm. Yeah, this track sampled "Can You Feel It" by the Fat Boys. I did
Oh,
not know that.
yeah. The late 90s was the late 90s was that time when they started sampling a lot more early hip hop hits and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes it never really went that good, but
Nah, not unless you pick the right one
right.
for the right song.
Mm-hmm.
There's just certain ones that just don't mesh at all.
Exactly. Especially that one when Def Squad tried to recreate Rapper's Delight. Oh my, no, no. I mean, I love the Def Squad, but still,
It was trash.
the whole album was trash in my opinion. But that's another story for another
Oh.
day.
Mm.
Track
Well,
number
you
11.
saved my ears.
Yeah. Track number 11, Transformers. An okay song, but the chorus is cheesy. Like,
Yeah. I obviously don't even remember this track at all. That's how much of a blur it was to me.
yeah. Basically, it's a typical G-Funk song, but for the chorus, it's saying Transformers, Busters in Disguise. There's a play on the Transformers theme song, basically.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Don't it sound like for like a TV show?
Like first Star Trek, now Transformers. Oh my God.
Where are they going with it?
I don't know. I don't know.
Oof.
Um, Track number 12, the Real Tight intro featuring Real Tight,
Mm-hmm.
which leads into track number 13, Relax Your Mind. Pretty alright song. To be honest, that's possibly my favorite song off the album.
I've heard this song numerous times when I was like playing like my Pandora
Hmm.
stations and stuff. I mean, that song puts me in a mood, like in a chill mood. I can listen to this song multiple times.
Yeah. Although it's a very generic West Coast G-Funk sound and shit like that, yeah, it's better than
Mhm.
most of this album.
Yeah.
Um, Track number 14, To All DJs. Um, that's a straight song as well, but it's a bad ripoff of Snoop Dogg's "The Dogfather" sound song with the talk box and shit like that.
Oh,
Uh, man,
I wasn't really feeling this song, honestly.
I don't blame you.
Yeah.
To all DJs, but
It didn't do nothing for me.
really didn't.
Mm-mm.
Track number 15, Back Up, Back Up. Another song where it kind of has some influences from Snoop Dogg to Dogfather. Uh, yeah, not a fan of this one.
It was alright to me. I mean, I wouldn't. I mean, it's something I would hear like every once in a while, but not all the time like that.
I feel you.
I could take it or leave it.
I can respect that.
Hmm.
Um, Next track is "What's Love Got to Do with It," which was
You
the
taking the
cover.
title of Tina Turner's song, like,
Yeah, it's cover.
oh my god.
She
Mm.
she did a song with Adina Howard. She did a song with Adina
Oh,
Howard and shit. It was an okay song, you know. That was on the Super Cop soundtrack.
oh, I
Jackie,
didn't know that.
yeah, some Jackie Chan movie and shit like that.
Hmm. Never seen the movie.
Yeah, I never seen it either. But yeah, what's love got to do with it? Basically, that's a pretty cool song and shit like that, you know. And the last official song off this album, I Shot the Sheriff.
Oh god. I did not like this
Didn't like it
at all.
either.
No, no, because it was just like making my ears want to bleed as I was hearing them. Like, what in the world? And I know there was a remix on this album too that I heard, and the remix it was no better to me. I just ugh,
Mm.
it just really did not do anything for me. It's just like, oh my god, and it got four freaking samples for it. Got a
Exactly.
sample from Bill Withers, Eric Clapton, BDP, and EPMD. Like,
But
you
I
need that
didn't
many samples for just this one song that's
trash.
like a little over 4 minutes, really?
But I did not shoot the deputy.
Oh God, no! Stop, stop!
I'd rather
Like,
listen to the Mars.
I'd rather
Go ahead.
which one?
Mars Simpson and
Which one
Sweet
you
Pea.
saying?
When she did a song, when she sang the song on The Simpsons, I'd rather listen to that cover. But oh my God.
This really made my ears want to bleed. Like it just ugh.
Oh, and this was like the first official single off this album.
How
Oh.
is this a single? That's what I want to know.
At least Young Fun or Can You Feel It could have been a single. I could respect that or Relax Your Mind, but I Shot the Sheriff, nigga, really?
Smoking Me Out was a single too. I would rather listen to that all day over this one.
Facts.
Yeah. And what's love got to do with it was a single.
Yeah, yeah, I can see that as a
How
single
was
too.
that?
Cause you know,
Yeah, 'cause
everybody loves Tina Turner and shit. So
yeah, yeah. But why have a title of her song and your version really ain't all that?
it's not. But I'm not even gonna talk about the remixes. Although it was nice that EPMD, Eric Sermon gave the original. What's the beat? What's the beat? What's the beat? The Strictly Business. No, no, no.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the Strictly Business on
Yeah,
the
yeah.
remix. Yeah. So I like.
Yeah, that's what it was, the EPMD remix, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. But overall, it's
Mm.
to be honest, I have to be quite honest with you guys. It's not as trash as I thought it was when I
It
read.
was I
Yeah, like it has some low points, but it's not as bad as I thought it was
Mhm.
years ago. I knew what he was trying to do, but I just felt like my biggest complaint was that a lot of the songs you heard before in other West Coast artists and shit like that, you know?
Mhm.
Like it was like there were oh, I forgot to mention like there was one song um that sounded like this other song by this dude named Drew Down and shit like that, where it definitely sounded similar, but I have to pull it up, but yeah, this album was it was like a throwaway. You can tell he was rushing this album and stuff.
Yeah, it just.
But his next album, I Want It All, is much better.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Hmm.
I haven't listened to that one in a while. I still got it saved on my Spotify, so I definitely got to re-listen to that.
Yeah. But yeah, what you think about this album?
It, like I said, it was alright, but it was just so many songs on here that it just really didn't do for me. But there were a few that I did like. Like I
Right.
said, like "Smoking Me Out," I can listen to that one. I
Hmm.
can listen to "Back Up," "We Brings Heat." Yeah, those type of tracks. But yeah, but it's like what you said. It sounded like he rushed this entire album. It just don't seem like he really put any like really took his time on it. That's what it felt like to me.
Right.
And it was just like all over the place to me.
Fact.
And then with him like some of the songs he did do that had like certain samples, some of it just didn't suit for certain tracks
Hmm.
as well as some others. Yeah.
Can you feel it? Yeah, that's the song. Yeah, cause but I feel what you're saying. But
Mhm. I wouldn't actually buy a physical copy of this album. I'll just tell you that right now. I would not. I wouldn't waste my money on it.
yeah, unless you were like a real fan of Warren G, then I would
Yeah,
recommend
yeah,
it.
yeah, but not this one. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I know he got more hotter stuff than this, but hey.
Hmm. At least this is only bad album. But like I'm not like the biggest fan of Warren G though, but when it comes to
Mhm.
production, News a monster. But yeah, I'm gonna stay on I'll stay on the video for a couple more minutes, probably to like 12:30.
Mhm.
Yeah. But dope video. I like the video, the rare albums and shit like that. We definitely did our thing with that video.
Wait, which one?
The one we did Saturday with the rare albums.
Oh yeah, I enjoyed that. I enjoyed that a lot.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. No one's in the chat. Oh, Christian says some shit. Which album is worse to you, Eminem's Encore or Benzino's Redemption? I've only heard Eminem's Encore, so I'm staying away from that Benzino album.
I
Isn't
never heard of it.
uh
Mm-mm. I didn't know Benzino even put out an album.
yeah, Benzino was trying to rap. Well, he
Mm.
rapped at one point, not trying to. He actually did have a career, somewhat of a career.
Yeah, but it wasn't all that though, right?
Nah, he fucked the
Thought
source
not.
over
Now.
because like he beefed with Eminem back in like mid 2000s because he gave Eminem like a bad rating for I think the Marshall Mathers LP
Oh boy.
and shit like that. I think he gave it like two mics and shit. So
Mm.
he was just fanboying Eminem. And basically, what ended up happening was Eminem and Benzino had a choice of words, and Eminem just killed him with the sauce and nailed the coffin.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and since then, the source kind of lost credibility because of the fact that it was just a long story. Then that's when Double XL kind of took over the ranks and shit.
Right, right.
And even Double XL is trash now. That freshman list, oh my god.
I never even picked those magazines up.
Mm,
I wouldn't even bother wasting my money on that either.
mm. But yeah, yeah, I gotta definitely get ready for the ill communication review Sunday. That's
Right.
what else? I know Tribero said he might do a CD collection video tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I work tomorrow afternoon from 4:30, and I don't get off until 11:30. So
Oh shit.
yeah, not unless something changes and if one of my managers let me off early again. But like I said, it just depends on how things are down there at work. And then I work Saturday morning from 9:45 to 4:30.
Oh geez, making that bread.
Yeah. Mhm. But then too, like I said, tomorrow Saturday night, I'm gonna be going to that Millennium Tour concert.
Oh yeah, that is right.
Mhm. Yep. That's where I'll be.
Where's that going to be at PNC?
No, no, no. It's the one they're coming to Charlotte Saturday, so at the Spectrum Arena.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's where it'll be at. And I have not been in that arena in so long. And they used to
Mhm.
call it the Time Warner Cable Arena, so
Yeah, I remember that.
mhm.
Miss Time Warner came
Gotta
out.
make sure I get there at like cuz the show starts at 8 and I want to make sure like I get there to find my seat and all that stuff.
Right.
Mhm.
Shit. That Wu-Tang concert, man, I'm still thinking about that shit.
When is it?
Oh, it was last week, Thursday. I was there and shit. It was
Oh.
dope as fuck.
Oh yeah, I saw on some on your Instagram. Yeah, all the stuff you posted. Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah.
Yeah, man. It started off late though because I think the local artists, they kind of took over a lot more time, but it was still worth it.
Mm, okay.
Mm. But yeah. Let's see, man. Christian said, I only pick up Vibe magazine back in the day when I was a kid. And by the way, the one with Tretch on the cover is a sneak peek issue from 1992, a year before the first real issue with Snoop Dogg. By the way, it costs expensive. Oh, wow. Because all that time, I thought the first cover with Bob was a Tretch cover. That's all that time I thought it was. But I didn't know there was like an official issue and shit. That's wild as hell.
I would have known that.
Hell, whatever happened to Bob magazine? Damn.
Oh yeah, that's right. Cause I don't think I saw a latest issue in stores lately. I haven't.
Yeah, it ended in 2014.
Oh wow, I didn't know that. Dang, that's
Yeah,
crazy.
because I remember that same year, Jet Magazine started stopping printing and physical copies and shit like that. I was like, oh my god.
So what? You only get it like electronically now?
Yeah,
Mm,
I'm just like, electronic magazines and shit like that, man. I'll pass. If I see a Jet Magazine, I see a Jet Magazine.
what next? Ebony gonna stop doing that too?
Oh god. Or Essence and shit.
Oh God. If they stop printing like physical copies, I'm gonna be like, what?
Yeah, it's like I understand why they're doing it, but they could at least still
Mm-hmm.
made money doing physical and commercial, physical and like online. But I guess people,
Yeah, because I mean, you get more. You get
yeah,
more.
but I guess people don't think that like that
Not anymore.
is
Since
everything
you can get
computer
like
computer.
any and everything um electronically nowadays. So you can get your newspapers electronically.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Shit. I be looking. I be looking sometimes when I'm bored, just looking at these old Jet magazine covers and shit.
Yeah.
Shit, just all this Black Pride and shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I still I think I kept at least one or two old Jet magazine copies. I kept the one with with Whitney Houston on the cover when she passed. I kept that, and I think I kept one with Tony Braxton and her sisters on the cover when they first came out with their show.
Oh shit.
Yeah, the show's still going on, by the way.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, but I just haven't been watching it as much as like I used to watch it. I think I kind of stopped like somewhere in the middle of like season 3 or something.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know exactly when I stopped watching the Braxton. I just stopped watching reality TV in general. It just got stupid to me.
Mm. And you know what's crazy? I used to watch like Love and Hip Hop Atlanta all the time, and I know the current season started not too long ago, and I have yet to watch any of the episodes of that because I mean I used to watch it like crazy,
Mm.
and I guess I kind of stopped watching that too because I'm like, okay, I've watched it like since the very first season years ago, and at this point now mm, it's like what's the point of me watching it nowadays?
Exactly. It's just the same thing over and over again. Somebody's cheating. Wait,
Yeah,
so
but
what?
yeah, that's what I was gonna say. It's always something new. Someone cheating, or someone got a baby outside of a marriage,
Mhm.
or legal issues, or something of that nature.
Right. This don't make no damn sense.
Yeah,
Shit.
and I know, like I said, in early July, I'll be going to the mixtape tour concert, the one with New Kids on the Block, Naughty
Mhm.
by Nature, Salt and Pepper,
Oh shit. Okay.
Tiffany, and Debbie Gibson. Yeah, yeah, I got my ticket for that too.
Bad.
Mhm.
Shit.
Yeah, but I know I just got to make sure I update my availability sheet for my job so that way I will be able to go.
Yeah, I hope that you do go too, because that does sound like a lot of fun.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It does. It has a great lineup and everything too. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna go to that. I even got a freaking shirt with the guys' faces on it.
Hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's hanging up in my closet too. So yeah.
Okay, that's what's up. But listen, Ash, I gotta wake up early to wait to work in the morning and stuff, so I'm gonna call it a night a little early.
All right.
Yeah, thank you so much for coming and shit.
Yeah, anytime. Because if I didn't jump on board with this, it's probably gonna take you a minute to get through this.
Right. And it will probably be like less interesting and shit like that. It's like a lot of people heard this album and they told me, "Oh, I'm gonna stay away from that." Right. But like I said before, like this is really the only album I wouldn't really recommend if you're just getting
Nah,
energy.
I would not even waste my money on this one.
Right.
Like if I was gonna spend money on an album, I would spend it on something better.
Facts, facts. But yeah.
Hmm.
But yeah, I'll see you Sunday for the ill communication review.
All right, let me know at what time you want to do that.
I'm gonna let you know at least by tomorrow.
All right.
All right. Peace and good night to everybody watching.